Welcome back to tonight's sad reality. I'm currently neglecting one of my responsibilities to pursue another responsibility, but I suppose that's kind of how my life works. Welcome to being a 21-year-old, I suppose. I'm tired back from work, but I'm not as tired as I was last night, because last night, I was so tired I was just like, I could record a video or whatever, but I didn't really feel like it. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. Break them out of the... Doctor. Okay, this game is really fun. I love this game. I say this about most of the games I play, but this one's, there's something special, Today wasn't a bad day, in retail. It was actually a pretty good day all around. Not bad people, nothing I really feel the need to complain about. I need to sap this. Thank you for your electricity. I'm gonna beat you all to death now. Most of you to death. There we are. Gameplay. And you know what? We're going to steal this. That. Because I can't be bothered. My charge level's about to go down again. I love playing a character that kind of requires you to play fast. I'm always a fan of that, especially a character that, in my opinion, is slightly broken. Rather, okay, you know what? I don't really care that much. Is this the only door? No, there's another door over there as well. Knock, knock. Time to die, buddy. Okay. That is done. Also, I forgot this menu was a thing. Quick scrolling. It's kind of funny. I've played this game, I'm not even sure how many times. I know I 100%ed it in the past, but man, there's so much to remember, and it seems I'm really good at forgetting just about everything. Status effects. What does it mean for them to be dizzy? I have no idea. Food collected, chicken nugget collected. The rocket launcher is by far one of my favorite weapons in this game. Gosh, what I want to talk about today, whatever. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of something that's been on my mind, but it's not like the most significant thing in the world. But which way do I want to go with this channel? Like, there's so much I could do with this, and this really is an experiment. Like, I don't really care about it beyond just, hey, let's try to make something each night, talk about it, and see what happens. But it's not something that I really care about the longevity of it, I guess. Like, there are other things. In fact, when I specifically said earlier, I'm neglecting one of my other responsibilities. I need to go talk to people on, like, YouTube or whatever. Free the slave. Can I just... Boop. And now he's mad. Oh, he's not mad at me, though. Okay. I sound like some rat boy laugh there, and it bothers me. Can I break down the wall with this if I try hard enough? Look at this. That's back not how that works. Oh, I remember thinking, you can knock NPCs through walls like this. Like whatever, okay. Me when I forget every gimmick. Like, I think technically I can also sap the electricity from this house, if I'm remembering correctly. No, I can turn off the electronics, though. But it's finally... Today was one of those days where I was told, they're like, hey, you do so well within our company, we would love to give you some more stuff to do. And I'm like, that's cool, I guess. Also, I forgot that was a gimmick, but hey, I stole their charge, and now it's not going too poorly. But in this game, kill everyone. And that makes life go much easier. Shuriken, I guess. Do I really need this electricity? No. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I also kind of want their batons, so like, if you think about it, it kind of works out. My boss was like, I've sent some things to the important people, and maybe eventually you'll move up. And I'm like, that's cool. My opinion on that is, just kind of like everyone else, it's going to take time, and I'm like, this is time I have, this is time I really... Do I really care about it that much, I guess? I don't know. That's something I'm trying to figure out myself as well. And speaking of caring about things, one of my coworkers started, it's like, a work diary of sorts. and the way I'm gonna describe this is basically just people write whatever they feel like talking about. One day, control is the quick teleport, police baton, we're killing everyone now. It's that time of day, I guess. Nice try, buddy. My rock. Remember, the robot's also good with guns as well. So I might start just robbing guns from people. Like, if I was playing this optimally, I'm sure I'd be looting stuff more. I'm just kind of running through it at the moment. And apparently turning off their fridge because it's funny, because I want their electricity. I also remember this being good for longevity, although, much like every other video, I don't anticipate this to last too long. But, there's something I noticed on my channel, right? The police lockdown. Why are you outside? Say hello to my little friend, rocket launcher. Well, like, I can talk like this. I can be cringy, I can be a generic YouTuber. I know how to do these things. It's not difficult, in my opinion. Speaking of not difficult, like this level 3, level 4, whatever, lockdown thing. This is not difficult, particularly. Hold on, I'm gonna break this down with my fists, I guess. And we're gonna shoot some people, or wrench them to death. This, use key, break this, take the tooth. We siphon the, nope, we do not siphon the electricity from the ART. The videos on this channel that do well are the ones where, like, I'm playing something that people care about, like run, cool math games, whatever, and I feel like YouTube's kind of made for that, where like, you can appeal to kids. But is that something I really want to care about? I don't know which way I want to go with this, you know? Like, if this really is a test, do I want to be the personality YouTuber that eventually goes somewhere, even though most of the time we don't? I thought that was going to explode, but it did not explode, so that's nice, I suppose. Can I siphon electricity from something, please? I can. There we are. That is free energy if I've seen free energy, and trust me, there's an infinite source of energy out there that the government is not telling us about. I'm kidding. My mom's a conspiracy theorist. I am not. I was thinking about this earlier, though. I was like, what is my favorite conspiracy? SpongeBob. You know how many times they talk about, like, mind control or, like, just whatever dumb thing on that? It's so peak. Like, the Kelp Juice episode, I was talking about this with, a coworker, and she didn't really remember the episode, but I was like, Plankton does the mind control thing, the Kelp Juice episode, I think there's some jellyfish episode. Maybe I do like a SpongeBob lore video, I don't know, I can see that being actually kind of fun. Maybe not on this channel, but like, well, maybe on this channel, I don't know, I'm really bored. I'm not sure I'm a bored person. I want to find some way to detonate this. Can I hit it through the wall with my ability? I have quite possibly no idea. Also, remember these NPCs will literally kill themselves if you just, like, wait by the traps long enough? It's kind of one of my favorite parts of this. Yeah, like that. They'll just slowly die. Also, they don't know how to hit around walls or, like, free fire. Look at that. Did my rocket launcher? I don't know what happened there, but something happened. Deal. I could have just done that from the start. That probably would have been the smart play. But do we appeal to the masses? Is this really just a slop channel? What do we do, right? I mean, in a sense, this is one of those many projects. This is even something remotely important from the. This is a big explosion one. I remember this. I hope I'm safe here. I think I am. Yeah, that's a massive explosion. Hello, Copper. How you doing, buddy? This, yoink, give me your baton, and 12 EXP points. It's like an identity crisis of sorts, whether it's work, or whether it's this channel, or even stuff with like the main YouTube channel. Like the guy who I asked for thumbnail stuff, he really wants to use AI for it, and I'm like, maybe you can, but like, let's not. I feel like we can do better things without it. That's not to say I don't believe in tech enhancing things, but we can do better than that, right? Please, right guys? I guess. Where's the computer? The computer's right there. We do this, which turns off literally everything. Now the goonies get mad, they start gooning. Shoot the cop, please. That's not how this works. Now the cop's mad at me, I guess. Yeah, everyone's mad at me. This is the most accurate thing to real life, I suppose. There we are. Okay. Again, being able to set things off through walls is so broken. Like, not at all remotely balanced. I don't think this explosion's that big, right? Right? Yeah, okay, cool. Not monumental like the red ones. Although I love this game for the reasons of, like, this makes no sense. It's a huge explosion, but it's funny, I guess. All the dead corpses that lie spewing around. And we piss everyone off, and then we run away. 3, 2, 1. Put this off, grab all these. Hello, speedrun.com. My coworker today, before I left, he was like, dude, you gotta see this, you gotta see this. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And he took me all the way upstairs just to be like, remember that thing I was talking about like an hour ago? I was like, yeah, and he's like, here it is. And it was just a pink curtain. And he's like, you can go now. And I'm like, thanks, I guess. I love my coworkers, love the personalities, whether it's like the diary thing that one of my coworkers has going, or just other stuff, I don't know. Oh, you're like mostly dead, so free XP for me, I guess. There's a bunch of personalities in this world, and sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out where we fit into that. GPS. That can be kind of clutch sometimes. Although, again, this character can literally just give themselves health for free by right-clicking. Riot. Riot Games. I think this is where just everyone, yeah, everyone's aggressive all the time. And you know what, this is not worth my detonator. We're killing everyone today. Well, that was really convenient, I suppose. My charge is now low. Give me the TV. There we are. Okay. Yeah, welcome to your 20s, where I guess you kind of don't know what to do with your life. And then by your 30s, you're like, maybe I kind of got it figured out. I was watching Chester the Otter clips on Twitch, and he was saying something along that, and I'm like, you know what? Kind of real for that, I guess. Maybe nobody has it figured out ever. Oh, and I can't let this guy die. Although he's gonna get run over by the freaking train cart thing. Just kind of waiting for it to happen. These are some of my favorite levels, though, where, like, everything is exploding. It's just, this is really funny to me for no reason. They're out of here, and so am I. Alerted no one. I really highly doubt that. Killed no one. I really highly doubt that. No guns used. Finished fast. Okay, whatever. That part's true. Unless they're hostile. Melee touch and bullets only. I mean, there aren't any other robots. I think that's referring to robots, not my friends, allies, whatever. More mobility. Yeah, I like that. I like Let's Take a Butterfly. When you have a team of 9 people, or 10 if you include yourself, it's like, who am I with this? I'm a retail guy. I'm a guy sitting here. I'm making kind of slop-ish content. I'm making content that's also like me talking about life or whatever. There's all sorts of just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or why I'm doing it or any of that. In fact, I still need to file my taxes. I haven't done that yet. That's a scary thing, I guess. We're gonna do this. That guy is now dead. You are coming with me over this way. Who are you? Why are you? Oh. I remember I forgot. That was the thing we could do as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's convenient. I can't leave without completing my mission. By the way, running for mayor in this game and actually succeeding is so hard to do with, like, the vast majority of classes. Some classes can kind of do it, but Robot is not one of the classes where it's a good idea. I'm surprised they just let me do that. Okay, whatever. I bet they hopped in this and then got shrunk. I'm guessing that's what happened. Also, I think as a robot I'm immune to like 90% of those things, but I really can't remember. But yeah, so right now on the channel, the main channel, what we're doing, by tonight they're gonna have a completed, like, hey, this is the draft of the video. I'm gonna give them back probably like 8 pages of notes. We're gonna see what happens. Right now the goal is for it to be done by February 14th, which I'm really super excited for, kind of. Maybe I don't want to fight them while I'm low charge. This is how my battery feels IRL, and sometimes I'm like, man, do I feel like getting up and existing? Most of the time the answer is kind of no, and that leads me to believe that I might be kind of depressed, but if you just ignore your mental health long enough, it'll eventually figure itself out, right guys? Right guys? Hello internet, welcome to Game Theory. This guy has a knife. Free gold. Did I need to do this? No. Did I want to? Absolutely. I haven't used this grenade or the rocket launcher enough because I always play like I gotta save this for when the resources are important to use. It's like Enter the Gungeon where like if I can use the sidearm, I will, but that's so boring. Like who actually wants to watch me do that? The answer is 2 people. And I'm not one of those people, but yet I'm the guy doing this for no reason. Where is your computer? I need to hijack your computer. Do this, do this. Surprised that didn't set off the generator, but yeah, kind of glad also, because there's a chance it might have killed this guy accidentally. Once they get back to me with that draft, though, there's also the credits to be working on. Also, I didn't realize the bear traps don't immobilize you. Robot really is that broken. You come here to exit. Yay, good job. Teleport over here. Me using a gimmick that I haven't been using this entire time. Thank you, cops, for doing things. I would say something about real life, but this channel already gets religious and political enough as is, and I'm not sure anyone really wants to hear about it. Do you? Leave it down in the comments. Do you like commentary about stuff like this? I feel like every YouTuber, there's always gonna be like that one hater, and I don't know. Some days I feel like my own biggest hater, I guess. The revolver is really kind of broken in this game. I'm surprised that cop did not see me. Yep, there you go. I shoot a revolver at you, you run away. That's the smart thing to do. But, so 2 of the artists are working on, like, the credits for the videos, because I always have, like, a credits thing where it's like, hey, these are the amazing people that worked on it. Thank you so much for you for being a part of this, and being the reason why I can make these dumb ideas of mine on YouTube actually work, you know? And to me, that's a really cool thing. Like, the credits are one of my favorite things to do for these, because it's just like, hey, these are the people that are in my life at this point. Sure, maybe we're not doing things anymore, or things happen, you know, that's just another facet of life. People move on, people die even. I mean, literally I got home and my mom was talking about I think another one of her really close friends who's gonna die soon, because cancer's a bitch, and that's just life, I guess. Kind of sucks. I'm not a fan of all that, but, you know what I'm not looking forward to? Being 40 or 50, and then eventually realizing that, like, oh hey, my friends are gonna start dying one by one, or I'm gonna be the friend that dies. And like, imagine having kids and leaving that behind too. Whatever else. That's just not something I really want to imagine, but unfortunately that's tonight's sad reality, I suppose. Jeez. It's always games like this too, where like, there's literally nothing going on screen. I'm talking about people dying, or why life is shitty, or whatever. Like for reference, that friend of my mom's, she, technically I've known her since preschool, because I used to go to preschool with her son, who I know, who's, I think he's the same age as me, or really close. Not to be confused with my twin brother from another mother, a guy who has literally the exact same, this zone sucks for a bunch of reasons. Is there a computer in here? No, there's a generator. I assume there's a computer. I think all these rooms kind of have a computer, and if I can wallbang it, then we are officially in business. Good sir, where is your computer? Does this room not have electricity? Am I crazy? Okay, Okay, well everyone's going to die, I guess. Try not to fall into the holes, because that does in fact damage you sometimes. You know what, I'm gonna let them figure this out down here. I'm gonna go for the other objective. Yeah, I am in fact not looking forward to becoming older, because I feel like even as a young adult, I'm like, man, life could be a little bit better. I do have it really good though, and that's one of those things I'm never going to stop stealing things from the chronic... What's the word for it? Kleptomaniac? Yeah. Does this count as well? No, it does not. Okay, well. Nice try me. Not really, I guess. This is gonna be really funny if I time that right. Look at that. Resurrection Shampoo, goated item that I don't actually think affects me because... Like, you can put this into pools, for example, and then the pool will resurrect people infinitely. Which that I am a huge fan of. That does not count as sapping electricity, apparently. That's kind of crazy. I forgot that they had shotguns, I guess. What can I sap for electricity? Do the turrets count? I know this counts. Okay, we're fine. You're gonna die. I considered playing as the gorilla, and I was actually doing that last night when I was recording this, and then I was like, wow, I sound so dead. This is not Joe Biden levels of falling off a bike type conversation. Thank you for stealing my 10 beers, I guess. Look at that, they kind of figured themselves out. What do I want to get rid of in my inventory, and could I really take damage? I don't really care about the Necronomicons. They're funny, but do I need them? No, not really. Machine gun go kind of crazy, though. Everything is broken or dying over here. This is peak. Again, absolute baller of an OST. I'm so glad whoever made the soundtrack to this game did. You are my inspiration. Placing a detonator, it's probably get interrupted. It did not get interrupted. I can prematurely set it off with a gun. I forgot about that. Me accidentally using negative 8% of my brain. Too powerful. Water pistol. What a gun. Yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. I don't really have too much to say other than, hey, big things are coming. I'm excited. I really am. Speaking of big things, I'm gonna kill this thief before I end tonight. I'm gonna kill this guy too, because he deserves it, because I said so. Did he just steal something else from someone? I see you, buddy. Fighter flight. Fighter flight. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die going after this guy, I think. Nope, there we are. Okay. Thanks for watching tonight's Sad Reality. I'm slowly dying in this game, much like I feel like real life sometimes. Is that a mental condition? I don't know. Yeah, life's good until it isn't. Be sure to appreciate it while you can. I'm gonna get run over by this train, or not, I guess. And I'm not gonna sap electricity because there was no electricity in the first place. I'm gonna die to a super goon. Never mind, he's gonna die to me. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you in tomorrow's Sad Reality. Have a good one, y'all.